Hi everybody, welcome back, and I'm Jen Jen, and today we're going to do a plan with me. I know I wasn't planning to do this until next week, but I decided to go ahead and do this and get it over with, and just get it started. That way y'all can, see what's going on. Have done, I did a plan with me a while ago, and I didn't have all the stuff that I thought I needed. So I went back and made a list of everything I needed, and over the past, however many months it is that um, since I've done that video, I think I got everything that I need. So we're gonna get started now. I've already done my plan with me for this week, and we're gonna go ahead and go to next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull out this week's or next week's thing, and you guys can see this is a happy planner, and it's the happy planner dashboard. Dashboard, and I really like this setup. I at first didn't, so I switched to something else, and but I really like this, um, and it really helps, especially to keep track of Skylar, little dude's school, other things that I kind of needed. And this is what is this one? I can't even remember what this happy planner's called. I think it's Jungle something or other. I can't remember, but anyway, it is a happy planner, and let's get started. So, as I said, we're going to do next week. And these are dated. Now, I just ordered some from another company, and they're not dated, and I just printed some off. So, they're undated, but so far right now we're going to stick with the ones that are dated. So, we're going to pull off the 19th through the 25th. So let's get this out. And then after we do this, I can show you guys how I set my planner up. Okay. So now this, not a lot of people like this layout, and I'm trying to get it in here where you guys can see it. Hold on. It's not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Okay, not a lot of people like this layout. Like I said, I didn't like this layout at first. For good grief, for a while, I was using what they call the vertical layout, which is this kind of layout. And it was okay, but I didn't have a whole lot of space to write. Like personal stuff up here, I didn't have a whole lot of space to write what I wanted to write up in here. So I just took it out and use it for something else. So we're just going to get started. Now, when I first started doing this, I had a really hard time trying to balance the pages out because it's difficult. Let me put it to you that way. It's difficult. But we're just going to try it. So I'm going to use the Happy Planner sticker book that is Year to Shine. And, oh, I think kept right to where I wanted to go. And I've been trying to decide, what kind of theme I wanted. And I can't even remember what I did last time. Okay. It's been hard to try to figure out because down here, I don't use this side that much for stuff because I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I am trying to, make a place for my Avon business. You guys, I do sell Avon. It's down below in the link. So, so we're going to get started. So just bear with me because it's I am prepared, but it's just kind of like I've got to figure out what I want to put on these pages first. And it's hard to decide because yeah. This is a hard decision. Um, okay. This I'm gonna put down here because this part I use to, um, it's like my reading tracker. I did have a whole separate planner in, um, I had made a what is called a Franken planner at one point, and I still kind of have that, but it just got too much for me to, switch back, and it just got to be crazy trying to figure out how to uh, um, put it all and keep track of it all. Let's put it that way. So now, mind you, I haven't done this in a really long time. As a matter of fact, I went and looked back on, okay, that's not going to work. I went and looked back on the channel, and I couldn't remember when I had done one of these, when I did one of these, or did this, and I have to say, it's been a while. And I don't have my small scissors out here, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go with what is here. Let's see. I don't have. I'm trying to find this in this, and I don't see it. So I hope everyone is doing well. Yes, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I've been watching a lot of YouTube plan with me's and just trying to get some kind of an idea so that I don't feel like I'm, constantly doing the same things over and over again. Just trying to, because I notice a lot of people have themes, so I'm trying to, was trying to kind of, do that on here. Sometimes it doesn't always work that way. Good grief. There's not a lot. I don't have anything. Alright, this I'm going to put over here on this side. I'm telling you. It all boils down to, those of you like Cal, I know you wanted me to do this for you, and I told you I would. You really have to sit down and kind of just go, look at, what you want to do. And it is, it takes a lot of time, because I can sit here, I've sat here and I've, kind of gone through, kind of, gone over what, I want to do, and that didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. I don't use this for anything, so and I can't very well white it out because I don't have any white out. I forgot to get white out. So do this. And believe me, I was kind of nervous about doing these. I wanted to do it because I did one before, and it was just kind of like, one of those things where you're like, and then, I was kind of trying to decide what I was going to do. And I had a really, really hard time because I didn't like how the video turned out. Let's put it that way. So Monday, okay. No. Okay, I'm going to do this. Saturdays, I really don't, whoops. Saturdays, are usually for me and the kids. And, because I don't usually do videos on the weekend. And so it's kind of that's kind of what happens. But, I can't very well do it then. And, so I don't usually plan anything. I mean, I'm trying to get back into, I'm trying to get me and the kids into a, kind of a, what do you call it? A habit of, um, um, you know, doing stuff together on the weekends. And also, little dude is starting to, I don't want to say starting. I mean, he's trying to get into doing chores more, if that makes any kind of sense to you all. Um, he does do chores, but most of the time, uh, his brother does the chores for him, or he kind of beats him to the punch and gets to it before him, and he doesn't always get to it, but he usually does chores, so it's kind of like we don't always get. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put flowers or, and you guys can kind of see, trying to decide if I want to put flowers in here or on here, because it seems like almost every layout that I've done for myself just to practice, I'm always doing flowers. Not that I care. I mean, I have no problem with flowers. It's just I kind of want to be different. And I just don't want to leave. This doesn't, you guys can't see, but this is kind of, there's nothing here. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to put there. Because it's kind of hard. And I'm all on there. And not only that, my camera is, the way I've got this put out is not, sorry guys. I was trying to make it easier. I didn't want to put that there. Alright. You know what? I'm telling you, this is one of those things where it's a pain to try to do this without kind of trying to have some kind of an idea. And I don't know if this is going to look right. Even if it doesn't, And I usually try to have some kind of an idea of what I want to put in, on my plan with me's on the page. And I usually, sit down and kind of have some kind of an idea, but this time I don't. Let me see, is this going to fit there? No, too big. That's too big. No. I don't want to be all crazy with circles and stuff. I'm trying to be a little different. It's not coming out the way I want it to. So, I don't know what. Okay. I may put a flower or two on here just because the simple fact that see, I want something. I want to put something. Okay. Now up here, this, and I'll show you on another page. Up here is, they have the days of the week down here: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All depends on the week. That, all depends on what I want to use it for that week. Usually, I write down the TV shows that I like that come on during the week. Like, on Tuesdays, NCIS, and then Wednesdays, Chicago PD, then Thursdays is Law and Order SVU, and Law and Order Organized Crime. And then Sundays is NCIS New Orleans. There really isn't a whole lot that I like to watch on TV during the week, believe me. It's just that's just me. Most of the time I'll watch what do you call it? Netflix or Hulu, and I've gotten into watching shoot. My little dude and I have been watching the crap. What's his name? Falcon and Winter Soldier. There we go. Couldn't think of it. Sorry. And I'm going to try to make it better next week so that you guys can see everything next week. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on this week. I don't know what happened here. I was trying to get it all put together, and I was trying to rearrange everything, and it didn't quite come out the way I wanted to. So, I apologize. I don't need any of those. Let me see. I was going to put... I don't want it to look stupid. But I am going to put one of these here. There. Okay. Now that's usually what I do. that's usually how I set it. It just really all depends. Usually I'll sit and go through my stickers and try to decide, what I want to use that week. It just varies every week. I could sit here and just not put anything in it. I've done that before. And also, no, that's not. Like last week, this was one of those, what do you call it? I just felt like using black and gold last week. Don't ask me why. So, but that's that. And now I'm going to show you my planner setup because I promised you all that I would. And I'll put that over to the side. Let's see. Actually, no, I'll put it back in here while I'm in here. Now, like I said, it is kind of a Franken planner, and if you guys don't know what that is, I'll explain that in a second. It is basically where you have kind of two planners in one. This is my personal one, and it's a happy planner. I have it color coded because of it's just me, and I have the pens here. So this is my personal planner. Then I'll go to the divider that is here, and this is my YouTube cross stitch planner, and the monthly ones that are in here that come with this, I use it to kind of keep track of what I'm going to stitch that week. So like this week, which is the 11th, is I write down, what I'm going to stitch that week. And then I'll go over to here, which is, this is not it. I don't know. I haven't even done this yet. But I'll go over to here, and this is where I keep track of, and I'll show you guys on this one. This is where I keep track of stitches. This, don't worry about it. Where I keep track of stitches. This part is usually where I keep track of how many stitches I did that day. But this coming week is going to be, this is where I'm going to keep it, and so forth. This is where I do keep track of videos for YouTube. And then I gotta put this back on here. I took this off, and now I'm kind of like, yeah. Excuse me. So now, then, let's see. And I have a tab in here for all my whipping chats, because, I like to write down what happened every week. And same thing with floss tube. Then I go over here. This is supposed to be my reading. Reading whatever. And I don't really keep track anymore because it just got too much to keep track of all of it. So now this is going to be kind of my reading journal, and I'll show you. I just got these. They weren't that expensive. They were like maybe, $3 off of Etsy. Reading journal. I got them on Etsy, and to tell you the truth, I can't remember the name of the shop. I have to look, and when I do, I'll put in a link. I'll put a link to it down below. But I've been looking for something like this for a while, and because I like to read, I like to listen to books, and you guys can see I already keep track of what I listen to or read, and found this just by pure luck on Etsy, because I was looking for planner inserts to put in my Happy Planner, because not all the time can I go and buy a new planner that's dated, or, for that year. So having the undated is really, really advantageous. There we go. And it's really, really helpful, because you can still keep the cover and just, so this, like I said, I found just by pure luck, and which is very helpful. I mean, I'm glad I found it. I didn't think this even existed, so I got that. There's a couple other things on there that for reading journals that I found, and I will eventually add it. But I wanted to kind of show you guys this. I know you guys are like, really? No, well, why do you need to? One of the reasons that I've always, I'm going to tell you, I've always had a planner. Always had a calendar, either up on the wall or something that kept track of me and the kids. And then when I, worked, when I worked in the school system, I always had a planner to keep track of, days off and so forth. And now that I'm home, you guys are going to like, well, why do you need a planner? You don't work. No, I don't. I do have my Avon business. I'm still trying to get that kind of, off the ground. And once I do, I'll eventually, add it, start adding it into, incorporating it into here. But for me, I have 2 boys, and I have, my 24-year-old daughter. She, she's here. And I keep track of things like, like this week, my daughter's on vacation with her best friend. And other things like that. And doctor's appointments. Because I don't always remember a doctor's appointment. I really don't. Like next week, I have a doctor's appointment. I don't always, but it helps, especially the cross stitch planner, the cross stitch section and YouTube section, because I'm telling you, I would totally forget, and it helps to have this next to me. Now, mind you, did I always use it? No. Did I always use my planner? No. Oh, it was sitting, here or somewhere, but I never picked it up and used it. So now I'm using it. So anyway, I hope everyone finds this helpful. And if you really enjoyed the video, please feel free to comment, to hit the like button. And I want to keep doing these. I really like doing them. And if anybody has any helpful ideas, please, feel free. I'm always watching planner videos, believe me. I'm addicted between that and cross stitch. I've fallen down this rabbit hole and now I can't get out of it. But anyway, so I hope you all enjoy, and thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.